Maverick's riveting story of people who have changed the world. From chewing gum to billion-dollar empire, the inspiring journey of Warren Buffett, a role model for the next generation. Summary. Unravel the compelling narrative of Warren Buffett, who started his entrepreneurial journey selling chewing gum and Coca-Cola bottles, amassing a net worth exceeding $100 billion. Engage with his relentless pursuit of knowledge, spending 80% of his day reading, and maintaining his modest lifestyle, residing in his $31,500 Omaha home despite his monumental wealth. Buffett's commitment to continuous learning, strategic investments, leading with humility, and philanthropic initiatives, pledging to donate 99% of his wealth, serves as an invaluable lesson. His life, steeped in innovation, leadership, and entrepreneurship, embodies the ethos of Global Elites Network, offering its students an inspiring blueprint for success. Experience the extraordinary tale of this self-made billionaire, illustrating that with the right mindset, perseverance, and compassion, anyone can make a lasting impact on the world. Presented by Global Elites Network at Non.School. Global Elites Network, pioneering future leaders through innovative education. Born in 1930 in Omaha, Nebraska, Warren Buffett's life is an epic tale of unwavering ambition, consistent hard work, and sheer brilliance. He is currently one of the most successful investors in the world, with a net worth of over $100 billion as of November 2022, placing him as the sixth wealthiest person globally. However, this monumental success is not a consequence of sheer luck but of years of perseverance, learning, and calculated risks. Today, we explore the fascinating journey of this astute investor, a journey punctuated with numerous life lessons. As a young boy, Warren Buffett exhibited an entrepreneurial spirit at an impressively young age. He was born to a stockbroker-turned-congressman father and a homemaker mother. His curiosity in making money was sparked by a book he borrowed from the Omaha Public Library at the age of 7. The book, titled 1,000 Ways to Make $1,000, ignited a passion in Buffett that continued to grow and eventually defined his life. Buffett's childhood was not the typical one. It was a playground of various small business ventures, from selling chewing gum and Coca-Cola bottles door to door to working in his grandfather's grocery store. He even explored the business potential in his hobbies, making money by selling golf balls and stamps. Buffett's drive to succeed and his knack for spotting business opportunities were evident even in his teenage years. In 1945, while still a high school sophomore, Buffett and a friend bought a used pinball machine for $25. They strategically placed it in the local barbershop, and it wasn't long before they owned several machines in 3 different barbershops across Omaha. A few months later, they sold this flourishing business for a remarkable $1,200 to a war veteran, turning a tremendous profit and sowing the seeds of Buffett's investing journey. Even as a teenager, Buffett's fascination with the stock market was evident. At 11, he bought 3 shares of Citi's Service Preferred for himself and 3 for his philanthropist sister, Doris Buffett. His father, Howard Buffett, who owned a brokerage, noticed young Buffett's interest in stocks and took him to visit the New York Stock Exchange when he was just 10. His father's influence and these early experiences had a profound impact on shaping Buffett's future career. By 15, Buffett was making more than $175 monthly, delivering Washington Post newspapers. He invested in a business owned by his father and bought a 40-acre farm worked by a tenant farmer. He made this investment when he was 14 years old, with $1,200 of his savings. His ability to save and invest was remarkable, and by the time he finished college, Buffett had accumulated about $9,800 in savings, equivalent to about $112,000 today. Buffett's academic journey was also impressive. Despite his initial desire to skip college to go directly into business, his father persuaded him to continue his education. He attended the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, where he graduated at 19 with a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Later, he enrolled at Columbia Business School, where his mentor, Benjamin Graham, taught him the principles of value investing, which would become the cornerstone of his investment philosophy. Buffett graduated from Columbia in 1951 with a Master of Science in Economics. He then returned to Omaha and began working as a securities analyst at Buffett Falk & Company. In 1952, he married Susan Thompson, and they had 3 children. Even in his personal life, Buffett remained financially savvy. He purchased a 5-bedroom stucco house in Omaha, where he still lives today, for $31,500 in 1958. In 1956, Buffett founded his investment partnership, Buffett Partnership Limited. This venture was tremendously successful, and by 1962, the various partnerships he formed had amassed over $7 million in wealth. Buffett himself held about $1 million, making him a millionaire at just 32. Buffett's approach to investing was a stark contrast to the Wall Street ethos at the time, which focused on quick profits and short-term trading. He instead sought to acquire good companies at value prices and hold onto them for the long term. He believed in investing in companies that had a strong competitive advantage, or what he called a moat, and good management. His investment philosophy was put to the test in 1962 when he began buying shares in a struggling New England textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. Despite the company's difficulties, Buffett saw potential. Over the next few years, he continued buying more shares, and by 1965, he had enough control to oust the management. However, the textile business continued to decline, and Buffett closed it in 1985. Yet, this initial setback did not deter him. Berkshire Hathaway became the holding company through which Buffett bought shares in other companies. Today, it owns a broad range of businesses, including insurance, utilities, railroad, and non-insurance businesses. Buffett, along with his lifelong business partner Charlie Munger, whom he met in 1959, worked to expand the business. They invested in and eventually acquired several prominent companies, including Geico, See's Candies, and the Buffalo News. One of his most lucrative investments was in Coca-Cola in 1988. He bought the company's shares for $1 billion, and as of today, those shares are worth over $21 billion. The 1980s marked a significant turning point in Buffett's life, as his net worth reached $1 billion in 1985. Despite this immense wealth, Buffett maintained a remarkably modest lifestyle. He once stated, "Too often, a vast collection of possessions ends up possessing its owner. The asset I most value, aside from health, is interesting, diverse, and long-standing friends." This philosophy is a testament to Buffett's humility and perspective on wealth. As of 2023, Berkshire Hathaway is worth more than $220 billion and employs over 300,000 people worldwide. Despite the size and complexity of his company, Buffett believes in a decentralized management style. He allows the managers of each business unit to operate independently, stepping in only when he believes his capital allocation skills and strategic thinking can add value. Buffett's investment strategy is one of patience, discipline, and a solid understanding of businesses. He has uttered several words of wisdom that provide insight into his successful investment style. Some of his notable quotes include, "Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing," and "Opportunities come infrequently. When it rains gold, put out the bucket, not the thimble." The story of Warren Buffett is more than a narrative of financial success. It's a tale of a man who recognized his passion at an early age and dedicated his life to honing and following it. Buffett's life lessons extend beyond finance, imparting wisdom on work ethic, passion, and personal growth. The lessons from his life story are an inspiration to millions worldwide, including the young minds at the Global Elites Network. Led by the visionary principal, Maverick, the Global Elites Network aims to inspire and educate children to foster creativity, critical thinking, business acumen, and leadership skills from a young age. And who better to serve as a source of inspiration than the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett? In his story, kids can learn the importance of pursuing their passion, living below their means, practicing communication skills, and the value of continuous learning. As Buffett once said, "The most important investment you can make is in yourself." These words serve as an apt representation of the values Global Elites Network instills in its students. The story of Warren Buffett is an embodiment of the transformative power of entrepreneurship, innovation, and effective leadership. It proves that anyone, regardless of their background, can make a profound impact on the world if they commit to lifelong learning, strategic thinking, and relentless hard work. It is a tale of tenacity, persistence, and, most importantly, an insatiable desire to learn and succeed. Buffett has often stressed the importance of reading and lifelong learning. His love for reading started when he was just a child and continued throughout his life. He is known to spend 80% of his day reading, emphasizing the importance of gaining knowledge. This devotion to learning is a vital lesson for young minds, encouraging them to constantly seek knowledge and better themselves. Despite his massive success, Buffett is also known for his humility and frugality. He lives in the same Omaha house he bought in 1958 for $31,500 and drives a modest car. He once said, "It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction." This lesson of modesty, humility, and the importance of choosing the right company resonates well with children, teaching them to stay grounded even in the face of immense success. Moreover, Buffett has pledged to give away 99% of his wealth to philanthropic ventures. His philanthropic efforts, mainly through the Gates Foundation, are focused on health and education sectors, significantly impacting millions of lives. This act of giving back to society teaches children the importance of empathy and compassion, enriching their character and preparing them to be responsible global citizens. In conclusion, Warren Buffett's story is a beacon of inspiration that illuminates the path to success. His life encapsulates valuable lessons on entrepreneurship, innovation, leadership, humility, and philanthropy. This real-life story serves as an ideal teaching resource for Global Elites Network, inspiring the next generation of innovative entrepreneurs and compassionate leaders. Buffett's journey illustrates that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing one's passion. From selling chewing gum and Coke as a child to becoming one of the world's most successful investors, his journey tells us that success favors those with a hunger for knowledge, a keen eye for opportunities, and the tenacity to turn dreams into reality. His story is the quintessential embodiment of the spirit Global Elites Network wants to instill in its students. In essence, Buffett's life represents the pinnacle of innovation, entrepreneurship, and effective leadership, the very qualities Global Elites Network seeks to nurture in its students. As the young minds learn, grow, and aspire, Warren Buffett's story will remain an unwavering beacon, guiding them on their journey to success. Top 10 questions for further analysis. 1. How did Warren Buffett's early entrepreneurial ventures as a child contribute to his later success as a businessman? What can we learn from this about fostering entrepreneurial spirit early in life? 2. What key principles did Buffett learn from his mentor, Benjamin Graham, and how did he implement these in his investment strategies? 3. What role did continuous learning and reading play in shaping Buffett's business acumen? How can modern leaders incorporate this into their own personal development plans? 4. How does Buffett's philosophy of investing in yourself apply to personal and professional growth for business leaders today? 5. What can be learned from Buffett's long-term investment strategy, particularly his approach of buying and holding companies with solid fundamentals? 6. How has Buffett's frugal lifestyle despite his immense wealth influenced his approach to business and wealth management? 7. Buffett once said, "It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price." How can business leaders apply this principle in their acquisition strategies? 8. How did Buffett's effective partnership with Charlie Munger contribute to the success of Berkshire Hathaway, and what can we learn from this about the value of collaboration in business? 9. Buffett has pledged to donate 99% of his wealth to philanthropy. How does this commitment to giving back influence corporate social responsibility initiatives in modern corporations? 10. What role did resilience and the ability to learn from failures play in Buffett's journey, and how can today's business leaders cultivate these traits? That concludes version 1.0, our teaser. If you've enjoyed this and would like to delve into the complete business case study, version 2.0, we invite you to subscribe to our @mba.casestudy channel at either https://courseware.mba or https://casestudy.mba. Once there, you'll be able to access and read the full version 2.0 case study. Every day, Maverick will publish several videos containing the comprehensive version 2.0 of the MBA case study channel. We encourage you to share your thoughts on any MBA case study video that piques your interest. Your input could be valuable for others in our community, so please don't hesitate to leave a comment.